Papa Squat. Cool. Joe. Hey, everybody. It is a Friday, and we're going to listen to a bunch of music. I got like 4 or 5 videos I want to do. 4, maybe. Kind of depends on how things work out. This song was suggested to me by Kusari, and this is the last song that you had sent me, so woo, we made it through. And thank you for the money that you sent. The band is called Worst Party Ever, and I want to say it like the comic book guy from The Simpsons, because I can only imagine that that's where they got that from. Boy, I used to be able to do that voice, but I haven't heard it in so long. If there were any question whether a band called Worst Party Ever qualifies as emo, consider that their debut, Dartland, has a house on the cover. What? Has a house on the cover? What does that have to do with anything? But as the genre has become ever more atomized and antic since their formation in 2014, the Seattle via Sarasota Quartet, somebody just was trying to be really obtuse with this language, and it is not communicating a whole hell of a lot of information. The Seattle via Sarasota Quartet have distinguished themselves in reverse, functioning at an even slightly elevated emotional level, or emotional keel. Songwriter Andy Schuneman, probably Schuneman. That's my German background wants to pronounce it Schuneman. Experiences the same communication breakdowns and spiritual crisis as his peers, but instead of screaming into the void, he offers a shrug and a shoulder to lean on. Wow, Ian Cohen from Pitchfork, you need to stop trying to be so impressive with your language and instead actually communicate information, because I'm not a stupid person. I'm a copywriter, and that was terrible. Worst Party Ever, the song is Trying Soda, I Know You So Well, and these guys are apparently considered alternative hip-hop, so what I've really learned from what that term means is it's experimental, but it's not necessarily really experimental. It's more alternative music combined with hip hop. So, like if bands like REM existed today and they said we're going to try making hip hop, it would sound like a weird combination of those things. And I'm there for it. I think it's fantastic because I've always loved both types of music. And it's really cool to see people combining this stuff. I want to remind people that I said I was getting a connector thing, cord for my headphones. That should arrive tomorrow. And if I can figure out how to get that to work correctly with my setup here and it'll actually record sound, then I'll be able to hear the music a little bit better. There you go. Let's listen to Trying Soda. It's 1 and 49 seconds. It's, I don't have the year, but it looks like this was at least from 2017, and I'll probably put the actual year down in the description because I like to include that information or mention it when I find it. Let's go. Worst Party Ever. Trying Soda. I Know You So Well. Ooh, it's quiet.
I'll find my way to your house. It's dark and it's raining, it's nice out. I'll bite my tongue with your friends around. Meet at a mall.
Very 90s acoustic alternative feel to it. I want to say somebody's name that's on the tip of my tongue, but I can't think of it. But very raw guitar, acoustic, no amplification or modification on it. It's very straightforward. You could hear this in a music club, no problem, and you wouldn't be surprised to hear it.
In a new town, I can't believe that it's dark out. It's 6:45 and my headlights are telling me I have to go now. My car likes to slide when it's wet and my hands are still cramping. Less than they were when around you. It tense all my muscles to your view. Spend all my time trying sodas. Tell myself I'm just as new to you. Anxiety likes to control us. To comfort the fact that you're still you. I am afraid that I know you. I'm just
Huh. Yeah, that's not even hip hop. That's like I I guess since you asked for it, I'm gonna put it up. But this is definitely just alternative music. And I have the lyrics over here. Sorry, I was finding them as we were playing the music. But very interesting that it's even a group that does hip hop as well, right? Let me just double check. Worst party ever on Bandcamp. Maybe they don't. I don't know because that was very very alternative style music. Um, if they do more traditional hip hop, I would be curious to hear what they do. If you tune in specifically for the hip hop, this was not it. This was something different. I'm happy to do this song because it's a new band to find. But yeah, this is, and I find his voice, this is not a criticism. His voice is a little whiny, but that's just very common in this sort of genre. Like, that's kind of the voice that they carry over. Themes are very similar to a lot of the stuff that we've talked about. Like, I just closed the lyrics, but he was talking about feeling alone and all that sort of stuff, and it's a very good song for what it is. It's not hip hop at all. It's definitely alternative, and I like it just fine. It's definitely a type of music that I have always enjoyed. So, good stuff. Thanks for the suggestion, Pop Squat. Checking out. I'll be back with some more. Bye.